truck drivers out there that we don't claim. So we don't claim those guys because they're actually the dirty ones, and those are the ones that we don't like. So good morning, Trucking Tube. So this morning I'm in Illinois right now, so we get to haul some cool stuff. Let me turn around. Cool stuff. Even cooler stuff than before. So, as you can tell, this is a pretty big thing. Oh, by the way, this is my friend Kelly. He's also a truck driver with the same company that I work for. So we get to sit down and catch up, I guess. All right, so you ready to go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm surprised you didn't exchange them toward the front instead of toward the back.
Well, and he brought up a good point. He said, how come you didn't exchange toward the back instead of toward the front? Well, the reason why is because, which is a company that we picked these up from, they said they don't want us putting chains on the paint.
No, I'm talking about that back there, pulling them towards the front.
Well, because I'm pulling this one forward and that one's going backwards. Okay. So let me see. So you'll see these chains are pulling forward versus if you go back here. If you go back here, I'm sure the audio quality's not going to be so good, but I'm going to try. Then you guys see I got an X chain back here pulling back. So, all right. What? All right. So, off to the building we go. It's a good morning. That's a horrible APU sound, isn't it? Yeah. So, top 10 favorite thing about truck driving. Just your number one.
My own boss.
Be my own boss. Yeah, we can do that. We do that. We always do that.
Run how I want to run.
Yeah, run how you want to run instead of showing hours. It's a good part about being a truck driver. We love doing that. We get that common misconception where people are like, oh, we're dirty people. No, we're not dirty people.
No, got to take a shower all the time.
Yeah, take showers every day or every other day, depending upon how you're running. Sometimes you can't get to a shower, but you can always make time.
Got to make time.
Got to make time for taking care of yourself. Take care of yourself out here. Some people don't. So, yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna walk in this here Loves, and so we'll see you on the road. Well, we done some driving. So welcome to inner city Chicago and the suburbs. As you can see, it's a little crazy with the buildings and stuff. That's how you know you're in Chicago, because everything's like bloop, close together. I hope you guys really enjoy this view here. So let's talk a little bit today as we're going through Chicago. You guys get to watch the traffic. It's not really much. I guess it's New Year's Day. On a normal day, Chicago would just be slam packed. We're actually going around Chicago. We won't be going through downtown, but it's still in inner city Chicago. It's so fun. One of the most dangerous cities in America, and I have to go around it. I don't like Chicago. I don't think really any driver likes Chicago. Not much of a Chicago fan anyway. So, anyway, back to it. So as you seen earlier with my buddy Kelly, and if Kelly's wife is watching this, hi Kelly's wife. I think we're gonna try to make Kelly a superstar. Just kidding. I'd like to. I'd like to make myself like a happy man by just seeing others be happy. I don't know, I guess I'm more of I like to see people happy instead of upset. But let's talk a little bit about take care of one another out here. I mentioned in my last video how we should, as drivers, take care of each other and help each other out, which is true. We should help each other out. It's like we have like a big, it's like a brotherhood out here. It's like we gotta take care of one another and make sure that we're, you know, okay, and we learn from each other and we keep each other up. We talk to each other on the phone for the most part. It's really a cool thing to actually see people become friends out here. Complete strangers become friends. By the way, I need to take this out of the way, so I'm gonna throw that over there. I don't need it right now anyway. So, but I gotta see all the pretty cool buildings. Oh, it's really neat. I like the fact that you guys have been responding or reacting pretty well to the videos. I don't get really any comments, but I do get the likes and the dislikes. And I know my last video, well, 2 videos ago, sorry, not last video, but 2 videos ago, that one wasn't good, and I'm sorry for the poor editing quality. I had so many issues with my camera, and the audio mixing didn't turn out as good as I wanted it to, and it was just not good, and it makes me feel bad, but what can you do? What do we got here? I need to get over here on 290. So let me get over here, a couple of lanes. I always look over my hood. Number 1 safety thing, folks. Look over your hood. Make sure that there's nobody there. Look 3 or 4 times. Check all your mirrors. Look over your hood and start moving. Always look in your mirrors as you change your lanes. Truck safety. We get over one more lane. I want to get over in front of this here truck and let everybody else by. But yeah, but you know, the crazy part about meeting complete strangers that are truck drivers, we all know what each other goes through. It's like, I know your pain, but it's not really a pain if you enjoy what you do. As Kelly mentioned earlier, being your own boss as a truck driver, it's really nice to actually have a, you know, you set your schedule, and you need to sleep, you sleep, you know. If you want to go to work at 12 o'clock in the day, go to work at 12 o'clock in the day. I don't recommend it, but you can. Got to make your deliveries on time. I usually try to do it early. I try to deliver a day early. This load's actually going to be a day early. I want it early. I strive for it to be early. Or on time. But most of the time early. As you go along here, you see it's kind of overcast today. The horrible, horrible snows are coming, apparently. I don't like snow. Oh, we got a stranded motorist on the side of the road. No, 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 no. Not in the right lane for me. No, no. Kind of crazy. We're going down the road about 70 miles an hour and a 65, I believe. I think I'm doing okay. Let me double check. I always want to make sure that I go with the flow of traffic and the speed limit. Now, we're good to go. Alright, let me back it down a little bit. Alright. So, yeah! I actually thought about showing you guys a little bit about pre-trips. If you're a new driver getting into the industry, if you want to see pre-trips, like a proper way to pre-trip, I know there's probably been a couple of videos on those about drivers showing, oh, this is how you pre-trip and you do it in 5 minutes. No, you don't. A proper pre-trip doesn't take 30 minutes. It doesn't take 5 minutes. It should on average take you about 10 to 15 minutes. But if you want to see that, comment down below. Also get the video a thumbs up. You know, one of those thumbs ups. Yeah. But anyway, let me move over one more here. I don't feel comfortable. I don't usually try to ride in the center lane unless there's a lot of traffic. That's a good time to do that. Now let me mess with the camera here real quick. All right, I wanted to pull it a little bit closer to me. Sorry, folks. Good Lord, the bumps. Ugh. I have a pretty decent suspension on this truck, but you still feel bumps on it. Very much so stiff, heavy-duty suspension. But anyway, we're going to drive along here, and we're going to pretty much show you a little bit more as soon as we go along. I'll probably let you guys see Indianapolis when I get there. Yeah. So stay tuned. All right. So we're going through Indianapolis, through downtown Indianapolis right now. It's a pretty neat little place to look, and I guess it's not so busy. So this is a good choice to come through here. I'm getting ready to get on 74 here, Interstate 74, to go through Cincinnati. But really hope you guys enjoy the view here. I'm going to finish up here. So back to it. Actually, you know, what we was talking earlier about, you know, we're not dirty people as truck drivers, and we're not. I mean, there are some truck drivers out there that we don't claim. We don't claim those guys because they're actually the dirty ones, and those are the ones that we don't like. So we normally, you know, you got to take care of yourself out here. You got to take your showers on a regular, you know, get them, like I said, we were saying earlier, you got to make time for it, and, you know, take care of yourself physically and nourish yourself, as well as, you know, get food for your truck, get supplies in your truck, medicines, keep medicines and stuff like that in your truck, like just over-the-counter stuff that you need to fight off a cold, or cough drops and stuff like that. First aid kit is a good thing to have, and I think I might do a video on, you know, pretty much basic stuff that you must have for your truck, and I'll show you guys. Well, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a like. Ding! Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Don't forget as well, folks, I'm going through a rough patch here in Indianapolis. Oh. Anyway, like I said, click the bell for notifications for future videos. Don't forget to follow me on the Twitter and the Facebook. Like me on the Facebook. Links are down below. As well, I'll release, you know, stuff there on those. If you don't get notifications on YouTube, those will be on the social media. So, like I said, until the next video, I hope you guys really enjoyed it. So until next time.